Manny, fair to say a frustrating start to your Charlton career, but in the last couple of weeks you've been back out on the pitch and back in action. You must be so pleased to be wearing the Charlton shirt for the first couple of times.
Yeah, 100%. I'm happy to be back out with the lads. It's like an honour to be able to chuck the shirt on. So yeah, happy to be out on the pitch, but I'm a bit unfortunate we haven't quite got a win yet since I've been out there. But it's positives to take from both games that I've played in, and obviously for myself personally, it's been more just getting back fit and getting the minutes in my legs, and hopefully I can start to provide more, impetus going forward, assists, maybe the odd goal here and there, and hoping to help the team win games instead of just the draws.
And how would you put the last sort of 2 or 3 months into words? Because it's obviously massively frustrating for any player to get injured at any time, let alone in pre-season, but when you're a new player as well, just how tough was that for you?
Yeah, especially at the start when, the first finding out how long I'd be out for was a shock to the system, because I honestly didn't think it would be that amount of weeks. But then realising very quickly that I'd be able to cut that down with some positive thinking and hard work, and being able to do that, it was like there was always a silver lining. So got them weeks right down, and yeah, just buzzing to be back out there now. Like I said, the medical staff here were a bit more worried than I was. Luckily, they had me in a brace early doors. They had me non-weight bearing early doors. So I think all them little things that we did early on helped aid the speed of the recovery, and went down from maybe being 12 to 15 weeks to just being at 8, which is a credit to them, credit to myself as well, and I think to a load of the behind the scenes stuff that I do. With the amount of people that I see outside of here as well, the physios, the osteopaths, chiropractors, masseurs, strength and conditioning people, there's a big team behind the scenes, so thankful to all of them for helping me get back out there ASAP.
Were you sort of in a way, obviously you have the disappointment of being injured, but were you sort of relishing that rehab and getting yourself back into peak condition?
It would be silly to say that I enjoyed the rehab, but I knew that positivity was the only thing that was going to help me get back ASAP. I'd put in so much in the off-season to come back above the level, and then obviously at the start I kind of thought that was all for nothing, but then I was concentrated on getting back to not just match fit, but match fit and beyond, to excel, because it's all good being on the pitch, but I'm not just trying to be on the pitch, I'm trying to be on the pitch and be better than my left wing or my left back, whatever it might be that I'm coming up against. So to do that I had to work hard, and I did, and I think it's paid off. I feel sharp out there. So
you got that debut obviously at Fleetwood, came on at 1-0 down after a disappointing first half from the team, I think it's fair to say. Got back in the game at 1-0, hit the inside of the post. How pleasing was it for you just to be out?
Yeah, I know. I mean, it was seeing the keeper off his line and them going to dink him. Obviously, it's disappointing that I didn't land in, and of course it was a shot, not a cross. But it was, like you said, pleasing just to get back out there. Good to get 45 minutes in the legs, and I think that stood me in good stead for the Barnsley game in terms of minutes. Unfortunately, it didn't quite go the way we wanted, but there's been positives. And obviously we'll take them positives, of course, but I think it's also important to understand where we need to improve, and like I think it's been said by the gaffer and by ourselves in the change room, it's no secret that between the boxes we're doing very well, but it's just, in the boxes, both sides of it at the minute, that something needs to click. As soon as those things click, which they will, because we're putting a lot of time in on the training pitch, then I'm sure we'll come good.
And Oxford to come on Saturday, they're a couple of places below us at the moment, a side a bit like us who probably expected to be higher up than what they are at the moment. What are we expecting from them?
We're expecting a tough game. We know how much a good side they are, with a young manager who plays attractive style of football. So I mean, it's very similar to us in a way. And like you say, they expect to be much higher up the league, so they'll be having something to come and fight for. But of course, be doing everything we can to ensure that our style of play counteracts theirs, and we can get the 3 points.
And just lastly, your 2 appearances so far have come away from home. How much are you looking forward to getting out at the Valley and tasting the atmosphere?
Yeah, obviously, I've seen the fans and the atmosphere from behind the scenes, and been up there with them actually watching the games over the past couple of months. But of course, I'm excited to finally be able to pull the shirt on and finally pull a red shirt on and get out there in front of the covered end, and hopefully give them something to scream and shout about, and keep the 3 points at the Valley.